Hey, it's Joey Bradfisch. You were probably driven here from the John J. and Rich website because we did a segment on the show this morning about a podcast I did for my girlfriend Andrea when I was 20 years old. And on the show, we played clips of the podcast I did for her, which was really embarrassing. But you're going to get the whole thing here right now. So if you don't know the setup, so basically I moved from Illinois, Southern Illinois, to Arizona, and I had a girlfriend, and I figured it was going to work. We were going to do the long-distance thing, and when she moved me out here, I said I would do a podcast for her. Once she stepped on the plane, she would hit play on her iPod Nano, because I think this was in 2006, and she would just have this podcast with all of her favorite songs, all of the songs from our relationship, and it's horribly embarrassing, like I said before. But this is the entirety of the podcast without the songs, because we can't put the songs on for copyright reasons. So you're going to hear intro to intro to intro to intro if it sounds a little weird for you and a little jumpy. So I hope you enjoy this. Like I said, it's horribly embarrassing for me, but it's also pretty hilarious. So, enjoy Andrea FM.
All right, Andrea. I don't know what time it is. It's Sunday night. You're getting ready to go on your little plane ride. Actually, you should be going up right now because that's when I told you to listen to it. You should be hearing this. Yes. Hopefully, your plane is a little bit stronger than that one. Okay, this is your podcast, and I'm going to do a bunch of songs that, remind me of you and that you can listen to when I'm gone. Anytime you feel sad, want to cry, you just listen to this stuff, and hopefully it'll make everything better. There's going to be some soft stuff, some lovey-dovey stuff, and then there's going to be the fast stuff that just reminds me of you and stuff I think you'll enjoy. And I'm going to start out with a song that I think was pretty much our song as soon as we started the relationship because we heard it on our first date in a little movie called Happy Feet. It was sang by Penguins, but the original song was by Queen. And it's called Somebody to Love. And so we're going to start out with this song right here on Andrea FM. All right. That was Reggie and the Full Effect, Get Well Soon. I don't know if you know that song, but there was a line in there saying, we will never make it, or they don't know if we will make it. We only know. So I put that in there because there's a lot of people saying, this is not going to work. It's not going to happen. But just think about that. It will, and things will get better. But anyway, this is your podcast, and I don't know how far along you are. You have about a 3-hour flight, which sucks. Going from sunny Arizona to, St. Louis. It's going to be sunny there, I guess. It won't be so bad. It's going to be humid, though, and you won't have a pool to dip in as much as you want. Like, I will. Don't mean to brag. But anyway, I was going through your CDs, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to fill 3 hours. But I think with the material I have with all your CDs, I think it's going to be pretty easy. But the next song we're going to do, I pulled from the archives. This is definitely from the archives. I didn't even know you had this. It's a little band called LFO. And it's called Summer Girls. So I'm going to play that for you right now. And it's not Andrea FM. This is just Andrea's podcast. That sounds kind of cheesy and corny. So here you go. LFO, Summer Girls.
I think it's fly when girls stop by for the summer. I like her.
All right, I can't take that anymore. So we're going to go to the next song. Whew. I'll steal your honey like I stole your bike. What a badass. Anyway, I'm going to do a double play here. It's going to be September / Joker by Fatboy Slim and Earth, Wind & Fire. it's a pretty fun song, so maybe it'll kick you up. Because I know you're sad, and I understand, so we're going to try to do a lot of upbeat. We'll do some slow, nice dedication, Delilah stuff later. But we're going to have Fergalicious right after that, so it should be a pretty good time. I hope your ears aren't popping or anything, or you don't feel good, or just listen to this. I promise, this puts anybody in a good mood. I mean, it always helped me. But like I said, this is Fatboy Slim featuring Earth, Wind, and Fire, and then Fergalicious coming up. So enjoy. This is Andrea's podcast from Joey. Oh yeah. That was Fergalicious by the Duchess, Fergie. We'll slow things down just a little bit. This is Anita Baker. I think this one's called My Everything. You're My Everything, which is true. The next song we're going to go into is a slow one, and you might not believe me on this, but it really, when I hear this song, it really, really makes me think of you. I told you about the movie The Girl Next Door and how much I like that. I mean, it was a good movie because, Alicia Cuthbert is really good looking, but, it was good because it was a guy that found a girl that he didn't know if he could be with, and he was kind of skittish at first, but everything worked out, and it was the best decision he probably had ever made, even though there were a lot of bumps in the road. And when they first kissed in that movie, this song was playing, and it's called This Year's Love. It's by David Gray. I know you've heard me talk about it, so let's play that. So this is my dedication to you. When I hear this song, this makes me think of the first time I kissed you and how good of a thing it was and how much it meant to me and how much you mean to me. So here you go on Andrea's podcast, David Gray, This Year's Love. All right, Andrea, that was This Year's Love by David Gray. And like I said, that song really, really reminds me of you because in the movie, I know I'm comparing you to a cheesy movie, but it is true. The first time he kissed the girl in the movie, it was very, very powerful, and it really meant a lot to him. And, I know we were in the back of a truck and it was New Year's Eve, but it still meant a lot. It still is the same, and the love is there. So that's my little spiel. Oh, yeah. Now we're going to get into something a little more active, I think. We slowed it down. I hope you're not crying on the plane or anything. But we're going to go into another song you like, and it's called Chicago Is So 2 Years Ago. It's by Fall Out Boy. We're just going to go into that right now if it would play. Okay. I'm an idiot. There we go. There we go. Anyway, I don't know where we're going to do the John Mayer block. It's coming up, but right now, it's Fall Out Boy. All right, that was Fall Out Boy. Chicago Is So 2 years ago right here on your podcast, Andrea. And little Justin Timberlake bed in the background for you. My love. The next song we're going to do is another one of your favorites. Well, I don't know if it's your favorite, but you said you really liked it, and I just couldn't see why. It's probably because I worked at the college station, and it was requested every 5 minutes that I was there, and it really wasn't that good. But you like it. It's your podcast. I'm going to do it for you. It's a little band called Wheatus. And, what is it, Teenage Douchebag or something? Teenage Dirtbag, I'm sorry. This guy's got a friend named Noelle, and she's got a spell on him. I don't know. It's your podcast. Oh, yes. A teenage dirtbag. Which is not what you are, which is a good thing. I really don't know what to say about that song. I really don't like it, so I can't name a specific moment about us with it, so I'm sorry. Another thing I was just thinking about, you have that iPod Nano. I don't even know if this will hold all of it. I don't know how much room you have, but I tell you what. Well, you won't know this till, you're on the plane, but I'm going to find some way to get this to you. We're about 55 minutes into the podcast, and I don't know, we might go 3 hours, we might go 2. It depends on how many songs I have and, how much you can stand. And I want you to let me know what you think of this. If you think it sucks, let me know. Please let me know that. If you really like it, also let me know that as well. That'd be good. The next song I'm going to play is something that's really going to remind me of home. I know it's your podcast, but I'm throwing a couple of mine in there. I think you'll enjoy them, though. It's Tim McGraw, Where the Green Grass Grows. And I'm sorry, just the farms, the everything. This song signifies everything for me. I think it's going to really be missed. But one day I will be back, hopefully. But anyway, I don't know what I got coming up. I'm still looking in your CDs, but right now it's Tim McGraw, Where the Green Grass Grows, on your podcast. Okay, Andrea, we're going to slow things down a little bit, but you have to make me this promise that you don't go to sleep, because this song will put you to sleep. It's a great song, and this one reminds me of you because the night I was working the radio station, with the few times I did at 89.9, you called in and requested this song, and it really surprised me. I didn't know you liked it. That's a good one. It's The District Sleeps Alone Tonight by the Postal Service. I tell you what, I didn't pick a song for you yet for this next one. I was looking at the graffiti wall, and they're trashing me again. Of course, so it's going to take me a second, but I'm going to find one for you. I tell you what, I know one. Here, hang on. Just listen to this. Sounds good. Okay. Oh, that's not it. That's not it either. That's just a bed. It's a good song, though. Icky Thump by the White Stripes. But we're not going to play that one. This next one is Bad Bitch. All right. Andrea, this is your podcast, and I have a special little guy on the phone. He's not a little guy, but he actually just called in for some reason, and I think he's going through same situation we are, where his girlfriend's away and he's really upset. Actually, I think it's his fiance, but we're gonna bring him on here. Are you there? Hello? Are you there?
Hey.
There we go. Oh,
all right.
These phones aren't working. What's going on, man?
Oh, just thinking about my baby, man. Just thinking about my baby.
What's your name?
John.
And
her name?
John what?
Yeah, Cindy.
Your girlfriend's name's Cindy. Now, you said she was on the coast. What's she doing on the coast?
She's down there. They moving some trailers out. The FEMA trailers. They moving some out.
Did you say FEMA trailers?
Yeah.
So, is she... who's she work for?
Russell Construction.
Okay. I mean, has she been gone for a long time, or is she coming back pretty quick?
She'll be back tonight.
Oh, she'll be back tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything you want to say to her?
I just want to tell her I love her and I miss her with all my heart and ready for her to be home.
Well, that's really, really cool. Well, I'm in the same situation where I'm going to be away from my girlfriend, and I'm making this podcast for her right now. So do you have any advice for her on how to cope with me not being there? Any advice for me with not being with her?
Text a lot and call a lot.
Call a lot?
Yeah, call a lot and text a lot.
Text a lot. Well, I tell you what, we'll probably be doing that, but is there a song you and your girlfriend like that it's your song, you listen to it all the time, and it just makes you think of her?
I think of her when I listen to all of them.
Is there any specific song I could play for you? Is there any specific song I could play for you?
Just anything you want to play, Junior.
Okay, buddy. How about Do you like Brad Paisley?
Yeah, that'll work.
How about...
What's that one?
How about the new one, Ticks?
Yeah, that'll work.
That'll work? All right, well, what was your name again?
What is it?
What was your name again?
John?
All right, Johnny, good luck with your girlfriend, and I'm sure everything will work out okay. And I'll try to get this shout out to you, okay?
All right, man. I appreciate it, Jimmy.
All right, no problem. We'll see you, buddy.
All right, man.
Bye. You see there, Andrea? They can get through it. So can we. But I'm going to get to his song. This is Ticks. Oh, yeah. Feeling like making love, baby. Anyway, this is Andrea's podcast, and I just don't know what to say. It's kind of making me really sad doing this because you've been really great to me. You really have, and I'm not just leaving you. I remember the day I told you I was leaving. You said, you know, you're just another guy. You're just doing this to me again. It's happening to me again. Trust me, this is not happening to you again. I am not like any other person. And you know what? We're going to get through this. If I didn't think it would work, if I didn't expect it to work, I wouldn't stay with you. So just be aware of that. But enough of that. Let's get into the next song. I think it's one of your favorites, one of my favorites too. It's a little Brooks and Dunn. Little Neon Moon. This is my favorite one. The greatest hits. It's on your podcast, Andrea. Enjoy. Yes. Andrea, show me what you got. Okay, this is your podcast, and that was Brooks and Dunn, Neon Moon, off your CD, actually. Greatest hits. That's pretty cool. We're going to change it up here a little bit right now with some rap music. We're going to do Top Back remix so you can get your dance on, you know. Just don't do too much. You might get kicked off, you know, the terrorist thing. Just got to be careful. And then we're going to do Cute Without the E by Taking Back Sunday. So let's just get right to that right now. This is Top Back remix by T.I., Young Jeezy, Young Dro, Big Country, and BG, and everybody else in the rap community. So here you go. It's your podcast.
You're listening to Junior FM, Godfrey, Illinois' only radio station.
All right, Andrea, that was Cute Without the E. What? Yeah, Cute Without the E by Taking Back Sunday. And I had some Southern caller call a while ago, just out of the blue. But we have someone right now that you know and love, and she wants to come on and give a little dedication to you. So, are you there?
Yeah.
Who is this?
I'm sorry?
Who is this?
Is it?
Yeah. It's Kendall, right?
I'm sorry?
Can you hear me?
Hey,
What happened? Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, can you hear me okay?
Hmm.
Yes? You're making this very hard, Kendall.
What?
You're making this very hard. Okay, now Andrea is on the plane right now, and she's feeling a little upset and a little sad because she had to leave me. Do you have any words for her, any encouraging words that will help her through the plane ride and maybe, on the way home?
I think that when she gets home, I'll be here to comfort her, and that it won't be that long till you come back and see her. I know how it is to miss somebody, so.
Yes, those are very encouraging words. So what are you going to do? You going to take her out and, party?
I'm sorry?
Are you going to take her out and party?
Am I going to take her out and party? If we do, she'll be good. I promise.
Okay, that's the answer I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now, you want to dedicate a song to her.
Do I want to dedicate a song to her? I guess if I had to dedicate a song to her, it would be the Christina Aguilera song, the Nasty Naughty Boy song.
Oh, actually. Now, has she ever told you about, times when we listen to that song?
What?
Has she ever told you about the times that we listen to that song?
No.
Okay, that's good. That's a good thing. Well, Andrea, this is a dedication from Miss Kendall. And, Kendall, go ahead and take it away.
Go ahead and take what away?
Just take it away. Introduce the song for me.
What?
Introduce the song for me.
The song dedication?
Yes.
You want me to sing it to her?
Yeah, sing it to her if you would. Sing it.
No.
Come on.
I'm not singing anything. I'm a horrible singer.
Well, that doesn't matter. That actually makes it better.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. I'm not going to get anything from you, so I'm just going to go ahead and start the song. This is Nasty Naughty Boy from Kendall and I. Right?
What?
Come here, big boy.
This is on Andrea's podcast, and this is from Kendall. Since this is her dedication, I'm thinking there's something else going on between you two. I just don't want to know. But anyway, thank you, Kendall, and enjoy the song, Andrea. Oh, yeah. All right, Andrea, that was nasty, dirty, naughty, filthy son of a... That was Nasty Boy by Christina Aguilera. And I like that so much. I think we're going to go into another Christina Aguilera song that we both like. But let's keep that between us because, I won't have any street cred if I'm telling people I like Christina Aguilera. So just keep that between us. But anyway, this one is called Candyman. I believe this is Candyman. I'm hoping so. I don't know the CDs really well, so we're just going to find out. But anyway, here's Candyman for you, Andrea. This is your podcast. I really hope you're enjoying it. I think we're about 2 hours in, so we've got only one more hour to go. And hopefully your battery isn't dead. That would just be really, really bad because I haven't got to the John Mayer block yet. And I promise we're going to do the John Mayer block probably in the next hour. We'll kick that off. A couple more songs, so stay tuned for that. All right, Andrea, that was Existentialism on Prom Night by Stray Light Run. And like I said, it is time for the John Mayer block. Hello, anybody? No? Nothing? Okay, well, sorry. I guess Andrew's the only one that's excited right now. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, this is the John Mayer block, and I've tried to get a song from every CD, because you have like 14,000 of them. So I think the first one is off his new album, Continuum, and it's I think this is your song off the album, because I know you have your certain songs off the albums, and they're all slow and they're all sad, but they're all good. Anyway, this is Gravity, and it's on your podcast, Andrea. All right, Andrea, that was your John Mayer block. I believe the first one was Gravity. Then we had My Stupid Mouth. And that song is not about me, of course. And it's not about you either. And then we had Daughters. So that was my pick. That's one I know. So I didn't know. So you like every song on the album. So it's kind of hard to pick the best one. So I just picked that third one for you. But I'm going to wrap this up here in a little bit. It may not be 3 hours, but I think I hope I didn't bore you with this, but I think I've gone long enough, and we're going to do a top 5. Now, this top 5 is Every time you hear one of these songs, I want you to call me. And no, they're not going to be songs you'll never, ever hear. But I don't care where you're at. You could be at a party. You could be in your car. You could be at school. You could be in an elevator, at doctor's office. It doesn't matter. Anytime you hear these songs, I want you to call me. And it'll be very, very special. But we're going to play a couple more here real quick. And I think you really like this song. I'm hoping you do. This is the Dixie Chicks, Sin Wagon. And it's on your podcast, Andrea. Okay, Andrea. Now, we're going to do our top 5 songs. I'll give you the rest of the podcast so you can look forward to a lot of things. We're going to play this song here. And then we're going to play your top 5. And then I'm going to play a final special dedication to you. So, this song right now is by Jimmy Fallon. It's called Idiot Boyfriend. I don't know if you've ever heard this, but it's really good. I hope none of the stuff in here explains me, but I'll just let you listen to it. Maybe give it a little chuckle. Here's Jimmy Fallon with Idiot Boyfriend. Okay, Andrea. This is a little array of songs that I've compiled. And every time you hear these on the radio or on CD, anywhere, I want you to call me and let me know you heard them. And they're not songs that, you'll never hear, like, Kenny G or something. Actually, if you turn to KZK, you might hear some Kenny G, but they're all songs that are on the radio. Now, number 5. We've got number 5 here.
Number 5.
Yeah, you like that, don't you? Anyway, this is Steve Holy, Brand New Girlfriend.
Number 3.
Okay. Technical difficulties, Andrea. Let's do this again.
Number 3.
Okay, Andrea, your number 3 song on the countdown is the White Stripes' Icky Thump. You know I love this song. Anytime you hear this, give me a call. 618-946-1575. This is the White Stripes' Icky Thump on your podcast, Andrea.
Number one.
All right, Andrea, this is your number 1 song, If You Think I'm Sexy, by the good old Rod Stewart. Anytime you hear this song on the radio, I want you to call me. Now, this is the second to last song before I'm going to end this podcast, but I think it's been pretty good. I'm going on just about 2.5 hours, I think. So, anyway, this is If You Think I'm Sexy, Rod Stewart. Okay, Andrea, that was your number 1 song, Rod Stewart, If You Think I'm Sexy. And I know you wanted that one. It's a good one. Pretty much describes me. Anyway, I know you're going to miss my cocky, smart-ass remarks. I know everybody will. But we are nearing the end of the podcast. And by the way, that was your top 5. And anytime you hear those, I want you to call me and I will say something special to you. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but just trust me. I promise I will. I'll say something to you. I'll figure out something to say. But we're nearing the end of the podcast, and I have one more special dedication to you. It's a special dedication for a lot of reasons. It pretty much signifies how I feel about you. It's a song by Queen, and you know what it's called, You're My Best Friend. And I really, truly feel that because, in January, I was pretty much down on my luck, and I thought I could never fall for anyone again. everybody goes through that. They figure out they can't fall for anybody because they got screwed over. And, I thought maybe I would fall for someone again, but not that early. There's no way. I'm going to go out. I'm going to date. I'm going to do whatever I want. But things totally changed when I got with you. I know I only got with you 2 days after my relationship ended, but you know what? If love is there, if it's there, then it's going to come early. And I was with you about 2 weeks to the date that we saw Happy Feet. And I thought, you know what? This girl is everything I want right now. Everything. I don't know of one thing that makes me mad about her. So I thought, well, I'll just wait and we'll see what happens. She'll screw up and I'll get mad and we won't be together anymore. But that never happened. We've never fought, and we seem so compatible with each other. And when I made this decision to Arizona, that came to play. I thought, well, should I stay here with this girl that I truly care about, or should I go? And it was the hardest decision of my life, but I decided to go on the fact that I knew I could make it work with you. And, one of the traits is I can trust you. I believe I can trust you in anything that you do. So that is a huge, huge quality. And I expect you to be able to trust me. And if anything happens, it's going to happen for a reason. So getting back to the song, this one is called You're My Best Friend. And I truly believe that because I have a lot of best friends. I have a lot of friends. But I really, truly could live without them, I believe. I don't think I could live without you right now. So you are my best friend. And the song talks about you've been by my side. And, you've done this and you've done that. And you're true to me. And I really, really believe you have been true to me. You've put up with a lot and just shrugged it off your shoulders and been great about it. So that's a huge, huge deal for me. But anyway, let's get to the song. And just know I will be back soon. We will see each other. Hopefully in August we'll be on jet skis or whatever you guys do down at Happy Hollow, and we'll have a great time. But just know that I love you, and I hope you enjoyed this podcast. And this is my dedication to you. It's Queen, You Are My Best Friend, on Andrea's podcast, the Andrea Pod. There you go, Andrea. I love you.